I was just because I needed to ask a question. That's all I was interested in, was asking questions. Hey guys. So someone asked me, because we do Amazon selling, and someone asked me about selling on Amazon. Now, if you're in the USA, you know we have taxes, and taxation is theft anyway. The government literally just takes your own money from you. That's all they're doing, right? But with Amazon, right, it's the same thing. You have to pay taxes on the income that you got. Now, here's how it works. Amazon takes their fees, okay? Amazon takes their fees, okay? And then you pay taxes on the income that you have earned. So you either need to find an accountant or assistant or something and go through your Amazon, because what Amazon does in your back office, okay, of your Amazon account, if you sell on Amazon, in the back office, it has how much you generated in Amazon as a whole, okay, total, all right? So you want to be able to now take that, right? You can print out a 1099 in Amazon and give that to your accountant. Now, here's the thing. If you didn't make over $20,000, okay, if you didn't make over $20,000, Amazon will not report your earnings, okay? Sit back and put your seatbelt on, come on, please. Amazon will not report your earnings, anything under $20,000, okay? They will not report it. Anything over $20,000, they are required to report it, all right? Now, here's the kicker for this Amazon thing. Not because Amazon doesn't report it. So say if you made $5,000 this year, Amazon is not required to report it. But guess what? You as an individual can still in Amazon print out a 1099. Okay, you can print out a 1099 and report that income. Now, I usually tell people, you know, we're living in a world, right, of governments, and they have a way of finding out things and stuff like that. You don't want to get caught up for tax evasion dealing with Amazon because you felt like you only made $5,000 and you didn't need to report that, guys, okay? I would say, you know, if you made over $1,000, just report it, okay? Because you don't want to have a situation where one day the government 5 years from now, they say, oh, well, you didn't report this income in 2016 simply, you know, because you didn't report it. You don't want that, guys. You know how the government is, okay? But what you can do, so say if you did make 20 grand, Amazon literally sent you, or you print it out in the back. Amazon don't send you nothing. You print out the 1099 in your back office. Now that $20,000, what were your expenses? So you had to buy products, you had to ship products, whatever your shipping cost was, whatever to buy your products were. If you're doing FBA, you know, you had to travel. That's why I use something called TaxBot and QuickBooks. I have both of those apps, and they help me track my track my mileage, track, you know, my expenses for my business, everything, guys. So it actually is like a CPA in your pocket, okay? So if you are made over 20 grand, Amazon reports it, and all you got to do now is say what your expenses was. Your mileage going to pick up items, your mileage going to drop items off or going to ship items, your mileage for buying your bulk items, your mileage for your losses, your expenses for your losses. Not because you made 20 grand, that means you were in profit 20 grand, right? It doesn't mean you were in profit $20,000. Okay, okay. So remember that because you made $100,000, that doesn't mean you profited $100,000. Okay, but as long as you document everything, that's why I use something called TaxBot and I use QuickBooks. So all my expenses, I write it down. My mileage when I had to go drop off, you know, items or pick up items or whatever. For my car, right? I'm writing my car off as an expense, and that's also a good thing to, you know, start an Amazon, because now your car, because you could be driving to go pick up items and stuff like that. Just right now, I went to Walmart, right? And I have a trip. I did a trip to Walmart to now ship one of my customers their item. right? So I used my car, so that was a deduction. Then I had to pay, that was another, you know, deduction. And then now me and my kids gonna go get something to eat. That's gonna be a deduction, right? So at the same time, guys, even though if you made under 5,000, right, and even though Amazon doesn't send or report it, you still want to report it. It might end up being a loss. You might make 5,000, but with going there, using your car for this, using your car for that, using your home for that, your lights and all that stuff, you might end up spending 10,000. Now you're in a loss of $5,000. Now you pay nothing, right? So don't get scared about it, guys. You just got to know how to do it. I'm telling you, the taxes, there are two types of taxes: one to make you poor and one to make you money. Okay, so you just got to know how to use it. Now, if you earned over 20,000, I would hope that you didn't spend over, you know, 20,000, but some people have, right? So now you would be a loss of 5,000 or 10,000. But average, if you made 20 grand, you probably profited anywhere from 10 to 50% with that $20,000. So now you just got to show your receipts. That's it. That's why you got to download something called TaxBot. I have a link in the description. Also, QuickBooks. TaxBot is like $9 a month. QuickBooks is like $13 a month. What I love about QuickBooks is that I can invoice my customers. I can invoice my clients and stuff like that. I can send them an invoice, but TaxBot you can't. So I use both of them. I love both of them. It's like having a CPA in my pocket. Now at the end of the year, my CPA, I got everything for them. I just give it to them, or I use TurboTax and I just do the shit myself, right? Save $500 on the CPA, or I have a lawyer, which I already had for years. He'll just look it over for me, you know, for free to make sure, you know, everything is compliant. And that's it, guys. So I might end up paying a couple grand, you know, in taxes, or this year, shit, I want to get a return, just like everybody damn else. So at the end of the day, guys, you do have to pay taxes on your Amazon earnings. You just got to know how to do it, guys, okay? Do not try to tell the government, okay, that you didn't make any money in Amazon and then can't prove it, because down the line the government can find out, oh, you did make money, oh, let's charge them. And then you know the government with the IRS, they charge you fees, they charge you penalties, they charge you interest, they charge you late fees. So if they find out 5 years from now that you didn't claim your $5,000, could you imagine the fees and interest on top of that? Okay, don't make sense. So, guys, that's my spiel on it. Make sure you file your taxes, okay? Make sure you file your taxes. Don't be scared to file your tax. That's why you need a business LLC. Everybody that comes into my course, I show them how to set them up a business LLC or sole proprietor. So now they can operate as a business. Or even when I first started, I started operating in my name, right? But it was a DBA. Right, so it was Tanisha Phillips doing business as Success Level Ventures. So that was my business until I LLC'd it and made an LLC or sole proprietor. So you can do that, guys. But if you're gonna start an Amazon business, start a business. Amazon is real deal money, okay? So you have to file taxes, guys, with Amazon, all right? Don't think you don't have to, and don't try, to dip in and out and say, oh, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna try to hide. We live in America. The fucking government watches everything. Don't do it to yourself. $5,000 ain't worth you spending 10 years in jail, okay? So hopefully you was able to help, guys. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. If you're interested in learning how to start your own Amazon store, becoming your own boss, creating your own economy, go to createmyown.economy.com and watch the free webinar, guys. See you soon.